Enough of that. Hey, pinball friends, welcome back to the Flipstream Arcade. My name is Flipstream, aka Brian, or Brian, aka Flipstream, depending on how you want to look at it. Yeah, it's been a little bit. Couldn't quite get things together for Sunday, but we're here tonight, so we're back on Hot Wheels. It's been a little bit since it's been come around in the rotation, so looking forward to playing some games tonight, see if we can get back to Legend Multi-Ball like we've done in the past. So fingers crossed, we'll see how well we do. Yeah, so I've, for those that have kind of been following on Twitter, for those that are still on the platform, I'm still there because I haven't found another replacement yet. I've been working on a replacement app for the Android client for Sammy. So that's taken up quite a bit of time in the evenings. So it's going well, sort of. There's a lot of features that I'm trying to bake in. Android development is a little bit difficult to pick up if you've never done it before, because it's not like other programming. I mean, it is, but it isn't at the same time. So for those that are more techie inclined, it's definitely a challenge and takes a bit to kind of pick up and really be able to kind of do something with it. But yeah, so hopefully we'll get that out soon. There's a couple features that I still need to bake in, and then I've got some initial testers that are also kind of give me a hand and help test things out a little bit, which would be good, so we can see some behavior outside of my own streaming setup. So, once I get those dialed in, testing is back good, get everything's dialed in, and I'll probably put together a bigger video announcement on YouTube with, links and quick overview, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, looking forward to it. I think it'll be fun. Learning a ton. I mean, this is the first Android app I've ever developed, and I do know a bit about Java. I've done Java development before. I've done, web-based API stuff and HTML5 front end to it, all that kind of thing. So it's not completely foreign, and I can say that Kotlin is a lot nicer than Java, because it's like Java with all the headache stuff removed. It's like, wow, you mean I don't have to actually put all the getters and setters in? I can just make something a data class, and they're all just auto-magically all there? That's fantastic. But yeah. Anyway, let's switch over. Maybe. There we go. There's the button. The button works. The button works. And actually, let's we're getting nothing for audio. Why are we getting nothing for audio? Oh, we are. It's just really, really quiet.
I'll tell you who's responsible. Me. Why? Because I'm evil.
Well, that's the subpar police work I'm known for.
Don't worry, Sheriff.
There we
We're
go.
here to help.
A little bit of game audio. Might be a touch high. We'll turn that down just a hair. There we go. All right. Yeah, so we are indeed back at it. We'll see what we can do. Again, quick overview for those that aren't familiar. The whole point behind the rules for this game is collecting the hero cars, and you can see the 5 in the center. They're based on classic Hot Wheels models, which you can actually see just for the most part displayed around the table. Except for Roger Dodger, that's 2.0, because the original one is like stupidly rare and expensive. But we do have all the rest. I think there's a re-release coming out for that one this year, so we might snag that one. So I actually have a close one. I do have a Roger Dodger. It's from the Mega Bloks kit of the same name. And it came with the Hot Wheels, but it's the Magic 8-Ball one, and I don't know if I want to open it. So we'll wait for the re-release that's coming out this year and see if we can snag one of those and get that on the table. So that way it's a true Roger Dodger, not the 2.0 one that's close but not quite the same. Anyways, off track. So again, the premise of this game is to collect the hero cards you see in the center. There's various goals to get there, and most of it is revolving or completing modes. You've got Roger Dodger completing all the battles, Bone Shaker completing all the epic features. You've got Rip Rod, which is doing Redline Mania, so basically blowing out the attack with the RPM targets for the first time. Shark Cruiser, which is playing 3 multi-balls, Loop Crash, Track Builder, and the Victory Lap Brace completion multi-balls, so doing all 3 of those. And then Twin Mill you get for collecting 40 cars and playing Car Chaos. So yeah, that's the long and short of it. Of course, there's a lot more finite details with this. I'm really, really surprised that this doesn't get more tournament time, because it is a really well balanced. Oh boy, we're off to a stellar. Okay, good, we got them all safe. It's got a really great rule set. That was a nice life catch. Very balanced scoring. It is possible to kind of blow things up a bit if you know what you're doing and you kind of set everything up to do it, but it's a pretty high risk scenario to try and make that happen. A lot of that is getting into Car Chaos with a high RPM and then triggering your turbo, which acts as a 10x playfield multiplier in essence, based on wherever your attack is. Woo, stay in. Ooh. There we go. There's a red line. You see, we just maxed out the tachometer. I always love watching people do this for the first time when they play this game live, because they think they tilted because the flippers go dead, and they're like, what happened? So it is somewhat of a what I think is a throwback to the high-speed games. There's a red line mode in those as well. Ooh boy, we need little tough shots. There's one. What was that? Okay, it was the right saucer. We go on the left saucer. There's our left saucer. We need one in the kickback. Right there. And we need one up the right ramp for us, which we're not going to get.
Stand by while engine
Because on my table, I cannot backhand the right ramp. Some tables you can. Mine, no. What normally happens is it gets up to the top of the arc and then just falls out of the hole and drops into the pops. There we go. There's Rip Rod, first hero car of the game. Always nice to get that on ball 1. It's off to a good start. And now we can focus on doing some of the other stuff. Our 11th place. Building towards the race goal. There's our ramp you were trying to hit earlier. Pick up our mystery, whatever it is. Probably something like, yeah, something bonus related that we don't really care too much about. We do have an epic feature ready as well. It's on cars. Well, it was on cars. Now it's on loops. To our orbit. Yeah, this game is all about the gear and the RPM that you're in.
on the inside.
Because you're all this, pretty much all the scoring, I shouldn't say all the scoring, pretty much all the scoring is based on where that RPM is.
Oh, dude, ready to be epic.
We got 3 epic features, oh, and apparently we're doing them. Okay.
Loops. Cars. So, you want to battle?
Not really.
Let's see what you got.
Well, that's not gonna be. Oh my goodness, we got lucky. Woo, we got lucky. Ooh. Stop that. Stop it. Holy cow. Okay. What do we need? We need lots of everything. I normally don't like doing the epic feature stuff like this outside of a multi-ball, because it's really nice to have that safety net. Ooh, that's dangerous. Get another ramp. Ah, dang it. Hey, Dice, how's it going? Haven't seen this game in a hot minute. It seems like it blew up when it came out. It just kind of vanished. I think there was a lot of streamers that had it. Good to see you, by the way. How are you doing? I think it's because a lot of streamers had this because it's a fun game, and then when the streamers stopped playing it, it disappeared because it was never really out in the field in too many places. And I think a lot of that is just based on the release timing. Kind of sucked. Because it was right as the pandemic shutdown kicked in. But I do agree. I would like to see this game a little more. It is a super fun game. I'd love to see it show up at a tournament. I think that would be hilarious. Boop. Get card targets like I need them right now. Doing fantastic. I just finished a few hours flipping Godzilla myself. Nice. Which one? I'm guessing premium. Or did you spring for an LE? Or go for the pro? I mean, you can't really go wrong with any of them. It's a fantastic table. Woo! I'll see your Hot Wheels at a tournament and raise you a Toy Story 4. Ugh. Yeah, I don't... Okay, we're gonna get that back because of the lane feed. I don't know that we'll see Toy Story 4 at a tournament. I did go for the premium. I thought they were choice of the price. I 100% agree. 110% agree. Did you get any extra doodads for it? I'm not normally a mod person, but I can't help it with the Godzilla table. I swapped out the Godzilla figure and added the Jet Jaguar from the toy figure series that was out. I got the Stumbler sign mod. I've got the Hurry Up Pinball roof mod. Yeah, okay, we got pit stop.
Keep going.
Thank you, Eligos. You're really tying the chat room together.
There's Eligos. Hey, and it's not a special one.
Epic ramps.
Epic ramps. How's it going, Eligos? I don't know why I said the figure's the first thing I saw. Yeah, totally. I was not a fan of the Garden Hose Godzilla. But how you doing, Eligos? Good to see you. We're doing the things. Oh.
Well done, Eligos 88. This is flex number 32.
32?
We are all a tiny bit impressed.
We are all a tiny bit impressed. Woo! Let's see, what do we need? Well, we gotta hit the right ramp. We're on the wrong flipper for that, so we'll try and do a ski jump pass here. Kinda works, not really. Trust fall. Woo, that had some spin. Anybody else see that take off up the flipper? I think came out with game and now resides in a box of pinball, so I'll probably never touch again unless something looking for something super specific. You can send it back to Stern, they could put it on their topper.
I might have underestimated him.
I'm doing well, it goes. How are you? We had a decent ball one going, and then the wheels kind of came off there for a second, but you know, it's pinball. That's how it goes. Hoping we can get a extra ball going here. Another trust bounce. I should make a trust bounce pass fail. We don't talk about the Robert. Fair. I can't even say I was whelmed. I am. Rumor has it Ellen's not a fan of toppers. I'm good. Progressing through Final Fantasy 16. Nice. 3 things this world don't talk about. What are you talking about? Godzilla, Top of Bruno, and Fight Club. Yeah.
Passes on the inside to position 3.
Yeah, that was... Uh-oh.
Extra ball is lit.
That's Power Collection that got us that. Either way, we need it because we're on ball 3. Woo! Got it. Got it.
New news.
New news. I'm really looking for the next scrub up this. And we don't want no scrubs. No scrubs.
Track added.
Just moderately awesome pinball. That's all we do around here. Alright. Fine. Don't hit that orbit. Uh-oh.
Dude, ready to be
Uh-oh.
epic.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Turbo boost ready.
Crap. If I pay the price of a Bond 60th Special Edition, can I get a game that comes with everything it's supposed to without any microtransactions? Of course not. It's starting now.
New news. Same player, shoot again.
Cheers, everybody. Drinking Bunkos, Four Devils tonight. Drink responsibly for those also drinking out there. Uh-oh. There's something going on in the background. What's going on in the background? Oh, I don't know, the Twitch stream running in the background. Oh boy. Oh, that's not good. That's for the guys. Although we may have a 007 coming to hang out here in the near future. Possibly. Maybe. Be another temp trade. Hey man, what would you do at the time shoot down? Go back to pre-2012 and the games came with everything! Well, technically, okay, so technically, was that the time? I'm trying to remember exactly when there was like the Pro and then just the LE. It was like pre-premium. So, I'm thinking like the Avengers, not Infinity Quest, but the original Avengers, because there was just the Pro, and then they had like the Premium Edition, and then there was like the Hulk Limited Edition. I want to have everything, and I want one model. That's what they did with Hot Wheels. There's one model. Oh, technically, I guess they did a deluxe for a little while, and the first 500 came with the Faker. I was in the first 500 club. But I didn't get the deluxe that added the Invisiglass and all that stuff. I probably should spring at some point for one sheet of Invisiglass and just swap that between machines when I'm streaming. Because I'm curious if that would really improve stream camera quality. I have a feeling it won't do a whole lot. Okay, that's fine. We didn't want that one. But no, I do agree with you. It is getting a little crazy. I go back, get as many LOTR pins as I could afford, play one to keep, sit on the rest, and retire at 30. That's what I do with the time machine. Yeah, well, I mean, if we're doing the money-making game, you know, you just hit the stock market, and then, you know, I don't have to get as many Lord of the Rings pinball machines. I mean, you could say the same thing about things like Circus Voltaire. I mean, when Circus Voltaire was out, I mean, distributors were like trying to sell them for like $2,800 because they weren't selling. And now they're like $12,000. Like Pirates from Jersey Jack. And I don't understand why. It's not that good of a game. It's not terrible, but it's not a, you know, $30,000 table.
Dude, epic
Okay.
cars.
I didn't kind of want to do the epics yet, but fine, whatever. You reset the card target. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, we need like a trust post counter or something. We will implement that one of these days. Good trust post save, bad one. CV is a lot of fun, but it's CV Circus Voltaire. Got it. Okay, it's a lot of fun, but its level of pretty and its levels of fun are so imbalanced. CV is $2,500 worth of it in a $15,000 box. Yeah, that's fair. I actually do enjoy the table. I mean, I could see, you know, 4,000 or 5,000 given today's inflation and whatnot. But yeah, the prices it's going for, I'm never going to own a Circus Voltaire. I will stick to V-Pin sources to play that one. But no, I do enjoy the table. It is fun to me. It is a little on the easier side. It's kind of on par with Totan. Oh.
Direct hit.
Okay, we got one more shot. We gotta hit the kickback. Yep. A little early. Bounce. Oh. Still a little early. It's right there. There it is. Okay, now we gotta hit a saucer. We can finish off the battle. Preferably without draining.
Ooh, right in the face.
There we go.
Let's finish him off.
Woo. Yeah, there's a lot of tables that are on the wish list that don't pop up very often.
I think he meant takedown.
Sort of Rageous on there, and that's going for $5 apparently.
Trek.
And track roll multi-ball. So one of the multi-balls you need for Shark Cruiser.
Shoot right saucer to start 3-ball multi-ball.
Hold on. Don't look funny. And I'm gonna multi-ball. Hang on. Let me trap. Okay. Or we could just end the multi-ball. That's fine. It's fine. That works here. Now I can read it. That should be the name of the next show. Welcome back to the Preferably Without Training podcast. I could see that.
Now in 8th place.
Well, no. I thought I was getting a better bounce than that. It died. Thought that was gonna actually make it over the left flipper. That's right, we were on ball 3 anyway. Ball 3, no hero cards. It's not a winning combination to get to a legit multi-ball. Whew, a little bit of hot. But do over.
You've got skills.
That's intentional. If you make it back into the shooter lane, you get to do the skill shot again. I don't know if that was intentional. Maybe I should report that to API. Almost there. Come on. No! Oh. Do hiss. Really? Can I just... Do you just start Redline Mania? Thank you. I need like one shot at the letter and I would have started it. Oh. I'm really looking forward to the next code update for this because it'll have scorebit support. Because what I eventually want to do is...
Jackpot. Jackpot.
Program this so when it starts Redline Mania, I have to turn off the additional table lighting temporarily.
Jackpot.
Okay, now we need the 2 saucer hits. One we can backhand, the other we cannot.
Jackpot.
I don't know. I don't remember hitting that. Okay, I'll take it. Fine, get out of here. Can I have a ball? Can I have a ball? Oh, I got like 4 seconds. Nope, not gonna happen. Nope.
Stand by
Nope.
while engine cools.
Speaking of podcasts, the news that was on the Pinball show, I haven't heard yet, so glad you're telling me about it. I don't know how to feel about one of the major pinball companies having the rights to Fast and Furious. I think it should be either FX Pinball or JGP so that Richie can make the spiritual successor to High Speed 2. Yeah. I mean, do you really want Fast and Furious to be yet another fan layout? I mean, that's kind of all Richie does, is fan layouts. Brutally fast fan layouts.
Epic ramps.
I'd rather have Fast and Furious over the room at Elton John. That's true. Captain Fantastic. Captain Fantastic. Captain Fantastic 2024.
Time to release havoc on Hot Wheels City.
I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on Godfather. I'm curious how that's going to impact Jersey Jack. And I have not, as much as it pains me, I've not heard a lot of good things about Galactic Tank Force from American. It was kind of a bummer. And granted, I always reserve final judgment till I get a chance to play it. Because, you know, not everybody agrees with my opinion. I don't agree with anyone else's opinion sometimes. Whew. Hey Zorlak, good to see you. A fast GGP, now that would be something, right? Right? I mean, it's like Hobbit, you can play it for like 3 hours. I've been on the media buy list of it other than Scarface instead of Godfather. Yeah, I've been a lot more interested in the Scarface movie, or Scarface pin over Godfather. Just so slow. I mean, you know, yeah, the movies are a classic, and, you know, there's 8 billion of them. Although, how could you possibly do a wizard mode for Scarface given how the movie ends? I mean, when your main character dies, spoiler alert. Oh, getting the scoop. Hey, we got it. Hey, super.
Stand by.
Woo!
Engine cools.
Son of a tune, hey, welcome in. Like a Buddhist hot dog stand, one with everything. Nice, nice. We do like the puns around here. Hey, Zrock, did you come to check out the Hot Wheels? Speaking of, Zorlak is who I've been doing trades with.
Start your
The owner of the Deadpool that's currently here right now. Which needs a little bit of maintenance, by the way.
another position.
There's a, I think there's a switch out. Boop. Because there were a lot of shots through the center orbit that weren't registering. The Scarface video game was canon, he did live. Yeah. I wasn't aware there was a video game. Oh.
Epic feature ready.
Oh, that's poopy. I don't know, I'm kind of anti-JJP in general. Their customer services has left a very bad taste in my mouth based on what others have reported.
New track.
It was on the PS2 and the Wii, and you were Tony Montana restarting your info from scratch. Yeah. So it was like a do-over. So after the movie. Or what was essentially would have been the movie and the do-over. Did you take revenge on the people that invaded your compound? was. And hey, what I do was is a third-person shooter developed by Rockstar. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Ah, man, ready to be epic.
No, I remember the end scene of the desk and like the comically large pile of cocaine that was on the desk. Gotta be careful or Twitch is gonna do some weird rating on me. There we go, there's our ramp that we needed. That's a nice place. So we can get through some of these, Nope. Ooh, that's a nice light catch. And need our right ramp again. And then the right orbit.
Epic ramps.
Or we could do
Cars.
start epic and cars.
So,
What,
you
roofs,
think
ramps of
you're
cars?
brave.
Ramps of cars?
Let's
Stuff going
find
on.
out.
Can't talk. Words are hard. Woo!
Now in 7th place.
Whoa! That's, that one wanted to go. Man, so much spin on the ball. Oh my goodness. I could have let that bounce and I could have saved it. Sorry, we're ball 3. We're getting there. It's like the pieces are starting to fall into place. Listen up, I'm pretty rusty. 'Cause I haven't played in like a week. Oh, how about? Ew.
Oh, that's not good.
I figured I should tune in for a tutorial. Anyway, I dealt with Fred, Jordan's dad, on Monday when I went over there. Asked him about Tank Force. Said they've been shipped to them, soon to arrive. They had a queen there new in boxes, Scooby-Doo. So once the edition is open, I thought Jordan may have around 50 games that have never been on the floor to play. Nice! Well, I do know he's got that, like, showroom area. It's like, it's towards the back. It's where you normally do pickups. He's got a couple machines that are in there. And I know that because there was a time we went there in the past, and I was talking with Jordan. I was like, "Oh, I'm kind of bummed you didn't have Turtles there," because I was thinking about buying it. And he said, "Ah, you said the magic words. Follow me." And he took me to the extra room where, they had a couple of the other games. So last time I was in there, I thought I saw there was a safe cracker. Turtles was in there. I'm trying to think of what else was in that spot. But that's cool. They're starting to get some of the new stuff, like Queen's showing up now. I didn't realize he was getting. Maybe he bought them and he's reselling it. Because I didn't know they were doing distributor sales for Queen. Because that is a band pin that would definitely be interested in. But like with everything else, I'd want to give it a shot.
Moved up another position.
Ooh. I don't even know what I was aiming for there. So I can't backhand the ramp. Alright. Post pass. Post pass. There we go. Right ramp. That's not a right ramp. Nah, it's going out. No, it's not.
Be
Never mind.
epic.
Stop that. Goodness, things got a spin tonight. Nope, that's out. That one's out. Anyways, I know you were saying tutorial. I'll give you the really, really quick version for the rules on this. So the main premise is to get to Legend Multi-Ball, and you do that by collecting the hero cars, which are the 5 here in the center. I'm looking on the screen to make sure I'm pointing in the right spot. Basically, you collect the cars by doing the different things on the table. So you get Roger Dodger here on the left by completing all the battles, including the mystery one in the middle. You get Bone Shaker by completing all the epic features.
Let's do this.
You get Rip Rod by doing Redline Mania. So that's maxing out the tack here and playing Redline Mania the first time in a game. Shark Cruiser in the middle. You get that from playing 3 of the main multi-balls. So that's Track Riddle multi-ball you get by repeatedly shooting that shot. Loop Crash, which is after hitting these red arrows on the loops, they'll bounce back and forth and eventually it'll light over here to start the mode. And then Victory Lap multi-ball, which is by completing the race, which is all of these lights that you see here. So right now I've got to hit the 10th place. So that it's a little blurry. Let's see if I can... Yes.
Let's play.
Not as sure for Spooky. I know they're not for Spooky or Pinball Brothers. They wouldn't even put them out on the floor for that reason. I can only guess Jordan buys this games because he has all the pinball machines more or less that have ever been built. I mean, that's really what he's trying for. He used to be a distributor for Spooky, but stopped because of how much, how bad the reliability was on Spooky tables. And just all the hassles he'd have with trying to get Spooky and all the limited runs, and he couldn't get any, and plus all the hardware. It's like, forget it. It's like, it's not worth it. I'll stick to Stern and American Pinball and Jersey Jack. Come on. Close pass. Oh, and I forgot, yes, there's one more. Twin Mill you get from doing Car Chaos after you collect 40 cars. That's one last multi-ball. So that was the last one I forgot to mention. So that's a gist of it. Of course, there's way more to it than that. You know, how you do all the individual battles, how the epic features work, all that kind of stuff. He had an Ultraman, Halloween, and a Scooby-Doo sitting there. Yeah, well, I know there was a Ultraman there in the past, but it wasn't his. I think it was someone else's that they just left on the floor, and he was and it was a pay to play, and he was splitting proceeds. It was in the room with all the pay, like, crane game type stuff. You know, the pay redemption games. It was in there for a while. Scooby-Doo is another one that I'd kind of like to try. You know, theme would be cool for me, but I gotta see how much they're going for.
Passing on the inside.
Because, you know, I of course have to sell something in order to get it. So I don't know if you've been over here since Rocky and Bullwinkle was here, but
Yeah, man. Ready to be
well, yeah, you've seen it because yeah, I was here when you dropped off Deadpool. Because I am out of room. So cost and space, I'd have to sell something. See, is it on the website? I really want to get up there again. Games for sale, there it is. Lock the tank for us. They got Pulp Fiction. Godfather for $12,000.
It's your turn.
GTF Deluxe is $9,295. It's cheaper than a Stern Premium. I don't know if he's got them listed. He's still got Hot Wheels. 7,400 now. Wow. That's Zeppelin.
Let's do this.
Toy Story 4 LE for $12K. Pass. Yeah, he's got GTF up there, and Godfather, and Pulp Fiction, but he does not have Scooby-Doo. Yeah, but maybe to your point, he's not doing resale. It's just for the museum. I talked to him
New track.
last time I was up there. You know, the stern row that he's got there, you note most of them are LEs, but there's a couple where they're not. Like Godzilla's not the LE. And the reason being is, those are the ones he keeps at home. So he keeps the good LEs at home and just has the pros out of the floor for the museum.
That new track is looking good.
I'd really love to do a.
Track complete.
Oh, we got track builder.
Track multi-ball. Shoot
Charity
right
stream from up there at some
start
point.
three-ball
Hey, we got it. Trick normally never works.
jackpot.
Here's another ball.
Oh, I got an add-a-ball already.
Jackpot.
Oh no, that was the announcement for the original. For making the right saucer. Oops. All but that one. Oh! Hey! Up! Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Hey!
Ah, epic loops. Yo, dude, pops.
There we go. That's what we want. We get the Mega Ultra Super Jackpot Turbo Edition Level 2.
Jackpot.
Yep, yep, nope, 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 hey. Oh yeah, now I hit it.
You're going.
That was the worst turbo ever. We got attack of 3 when we did that. Yeah, pro tip, if you're trying to blow up the score, don't trip your turbo while you're at a
Boost
3.
Exhausted. Quick stop in the pits, then keep
Oh, I love burning the outlane save on a multi-ball.
Jackpot.
Fine, get out of here. I didn't want to do that anyway. Okay, what do we need for epics? So if you look down there below the tech, so like here, right there, you can see what you need. So I need four loops, and then I can collect the epics, which will get me close to getting Bone Shaker, assuming I don't screw up and drain. Because if you drain, you lose all your progress. Not that. Surprised I didn't get a tilt warning. Whew! That was a hot feed coming in the inlane. The air ball there. Come on! Hey! Hey, bing. Oh! Dang it! If for instance they want sell Spooky or service one, they won't service JGP that wasn't bought for them either. I don't blame them. Scooby-Doo had the head folded down. He said he could raise the head and play it. I said, it's alright, but I do want to play the game. Looks better than most Spooky games. Yeah, you know, I kind of want to try it, but it just, the Spooky reliability. And I think you and I were talking about this, that I was talking to somebody and they said they had got one and it was about 10 hours of maintenance and just to get it working out of the box. Like, that's insane.
Let's play.
Like 10 hours? Because I guess some of the stuff you have to take off the whole upper playfield to get to.
Yeah, man. Ready to be epic. Epic ramp.
About the only spooky I'm remotely interested in would be, you know, Total Nuclear Annihilation. But that's not a $9,000 table. Not even with their limited upgrade stuff that they did. Scott Denise did a fantastic job on that game, and the music's outstanding. But, yeah, but yeah, there's no way I'm paying the prices that they want for TNA. That's just crazy. Ludicrous. It's ludicrous. Please roll more back. Let anybody tell me. Are we there? Now, see, and I'm cool with you know, as far as the maintenance and stuff. Like when I had the issue with Guardians with the orb drop target kicker thing, it would get jammed. You know, it's like, yeah, if you bring the machine back, we could do it for it. I'm like, no, I'm not driving 2.5 hours for you to put just to take one part out, put the other one in, plug it in, and call it good. I'm like, no, just send me the part and I'll do it. But Whitney was cool to work with. But I guess I reached out to Stern, and then I guess they reached out to Next Level, since I was a distributor. I got it from him. And the one they shipped me was broken. Good job, Stern. So I just piecemealed the two parts together. You know, the working board from the one I had originally, and then the mechanism for the new one. And Bob's trying cool. I mean, you've been playing it. I've potentially been playing it. It's been working fine since then.
Ready to be epic.
Let's do Redline Mania.
Ooh, epic pops. Cars.
Almost there. There it is. There's Redline Mania. Yeah, pro tip. Assuming we're going to do the trade at some point.
Red Line Mania.
If you're trying to go for Redline Mania and you're hitting the RPM shots, don't shoot them full flipper. Try and do it from the right. It's safer.
Jackpot. Jackpot. Jackpot.
You've got two of the hard ones to get.
Jackpot.
That's the third hard one to get.
Jackpot. Jackpot.
Four. There it is. There's a super.
Jackpot.
I forget, it was a stream a while ago, and it might even be clipped, but it's like I picked up the 105. That's not bad. It's not bad. I picked up the super jackpot. Like I was like ranting about something. I don't remember what I was ranting about. But I picked up the super jackpot like really quick because I wasn't even paying attention. It was weird. I know, weird flex.
Now in 10th place.
So, you want a battle? Let's see what you got.
Oh, yep. I'm like, have we done a battle? Like, yeah, we done one battle. Okay. 2 battles. We didn't finish one. Nope. Can we? That's fine. We just get in the left saucer. That would be great if we could just right there in the left saucer. Thank you.
New track.
But you can backhand just about everything except for the right 2 shots. You can backhand the kickback. It's really difficult.
Added.
You can also drain out the right lane and end your game. That's also possible.
It is just not my day.
But yeah. So I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You like the epics, and that will qualify the epic features. You can start and finish them over here after collecting them all. Battles, you qualify by hitting the battle letters, and then hit saucers to start. Hey, we got a free game. Hit either of the saucers to start the mode. Eventually, you can only start them from the right saucer. I think it's on battle 3 that starts. So 3, 4, and 5, you can only start them from the right. And of course, each battle's different. You hit the spinners, and it will rotate the battle letters.
Bummer.
You can see the right flipper.
Epic feature ready.
Ooh, that's not good. That's really not good. Hey, Lynn! Rise clutching a day since last dad joke sign that ominously covered in blood on one end.
I placed in the sun tanning Olympics. I got bronze.
There you go, Lynn, just for you. It's not restricted to me, by the way. Anybody can do this.
Start your engines.
So, you think you're brave? Let's find out.
So how did the rest of, don't beat up Control Bot. Or Control Bot. How'd the rest of the stream go? Did you get your 7 billion on, GNR? Didn't make GC, but posted another score. That's cool. Oh, that's out. I think it's all 2 billion scores in there now, but still, that's not a small feat. I'll be honest, I don't know what like the stratosphere type scores are for that table. The only ones I've ever run across have been broken. You know, I think I've got it at the next level, but because it's not one of those ones that I'm like super interested in playing, I don't know what its state is. Do I get to play?
Be epic.
Hey, Treasure Hut. What to say? We're gonna get the Treasure Hut? Hey, Puck Toy. Long time no see. And we got a raid. We got Pinball Wiz coming in.
Found you.
Impossible!
That new track is looking good.
Track complete.
Hey, Gerard. Welcome back. Hey, Pinball Wiz. Thank you so much for the raid. Good to see you. How was Pinball Effects? I was
Start three ball
trying to catch up what was going on. Looked like you were testing, bug hunting, doing some beta stuff.
Super jackpot.
How did that go?
Another jackpot.
Another jackpot.
Epic pops.
This is the time to do.
Cars.
while we're in a multi-ball. And then just not hit any of the card targets. It's awesome. That is indeed late breaking news. Had fun with Grim Tales as well. Nice. I think I saw a couple people, mainly events, but I think I figured I'd do a Sword of Fury. Interesting. Do tell. That's one that it's a simpler table, but that's one of those 80s tables that I really, really want. The Swords of Fury. Lion Man! Challenge me!
Track added.
Just, I don't know, I kind of find it pretty fun for what it is. If ball is locked immediately after multi-ball ends, the score pop-ups can be relegated strictly to the lower right corner during single play, getting false positive on multi-ball. Interesting. What are we doing? What? Oh, Triceratops. Okay. Frick! Ooh. We finished our epic feature. Nice to collect that, wouldn't it? That. And that. Hey, there we go. Got some epic features done now. Now we just have to hit our kickback here to finish off our battle. Now, that is interesting. I don't do the score pop-ups because, you know, Woo! Oh! Come on, you could have given that one to me. Oh, I got put stop.
Keep going.
That might have been savable if I was paying closer attention. Let that bounce. We need a saucer before we run out of fuel, aka time runs out the mode.
Time to be epic.
There it is.
Let's finish him off.
Interesting.
That new track is looking good.
That's probably why I never caught that one, because I don't do the score pop-ups.
Track complete.
Track complete. Now let's see if we can actually hit our right saucer and turn this into a 3-ball.
Shoot right saucer to start 3-ball multi-ball.
Nope.
Jackpot!
Jackpot, though. And time's up. But, listen, what am I using to tilt the chat, etc.? I was using Stream Effects for OBS, but it's now locked behind a paywall. I'm still using Stream Effects. I just happen to be on OBS 27. So I have not upgraded. And I'm on the old version of Stream Effects that is not locked behind a paywall. Yeah, I did at one point investigate actually doing the code compile, but I did not have much success doing that. Should probably talk to Surreal at some point. I wish I had an old version of OBS. Stupid updates. Go back. You can still get them. Just do a search on the internet for OBS 27. Or ping me on one of the multitude of Discords that I'm on, and I can, I might be able to send you the installer. Is that everybody out of the pool? Nope. Nope. That is going to be the end of the mode. Ooh, that was good. Why we weren't making the right ramp, or left ramp, because we have no RPMs. Because as you get your RPMs up, the magnet will give it a boost as it's going through the orbit, and it makes it more likely you're going to hit the ramp. You could do it, it's just you got to hit it clean. That was 2 clean hits and 1 very not clean hit. Like that one will make it. We'll do. Not sure we sharing any comment. I'll try to think of ones. So there's the pinball community. That's kind of the big one. I'm on MP3Ks. I am in the VPN
Epic featurette.
the main VPN Discord as well. Yeah, don't die there. What we get? What we get? What we get? Hey, we got a creature battle. It's gorilla.
Those cars.
We can get that collect. Yep. It's way late on the flipper. Ew.
My creatures are
VPC or Game Club Central would be my guess. I don't know what my Game Club Central. Here, let me do this. Yeah, but if you go to GitHub, you can go and get the older versions. They're still there. That's all the 29 stuff. Go back a bit. Let's see. Is it later installed here? Oh, that's, yeah. Looking at VPC, I was looking for the older version. Yeah, I mean, it's on GitHub. And you can just go back and ask for the older version and do the compiled sync version. 27.3, 27.4. 27.4. Yeah. Copy. So once all you have to do is you go to GitHub. I mean, of course, you're welcome to reach out, but basically, you go to GitHub and just go back and find the version, and then you click the version header, and that'll take you to a page where it talks about it, and you scroll all the way down to the bottom. So on that link, that is the last version of 27. But if you go to that link and scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page, you'll see the installer for Windows. Both the x86 and the x64 versions. And you can either get the full extract, just dump it in a directory, or the installer, either way. But that should do it. Because, yeah, I'm still on 27, because I'm kind of in the same boat, because all my 3D stuff here, that's all stream effects still. Because originally, when I first started doing this, and this layout, I was using XSplit at the time. And it's native to XSplit. And it's actually a 3D transform. I may try to do something stupid. If it breaks, it breaks. Get it, download that, install it into a completely new directory, and you can do an export-import of your scene collection and stuff. And it should, in theory, work. Or at least get you pretty close. Yeah, I do miss XSplit. I actually like XSplit a little bit better than OBS. There's just some idiosyncrasies. I just moved my stuff from one PC to another. Yeah, what I do, so what I do for my stream, because I've got 2 machines, so I have my notebook that I use down here on the rig, and then when I'm upstairs, I'm on my gaming PC. Well, what I do is anytime I make a change to my OBS layout, I do the export, but all of my file assets, so the pictures, the videos, all the stuff that OBS is pointing to, I keep in a Dropbox folder. And it automatically syncs between both devices. So anytime I do something like upload a new video, it or a new sound or whatever, it copies from one machine to the other automatically. So I don't have to do anything. It just Dropbox syncs them both for me.
That boost is huge. Oh, dude, ready to be epic.
And then I reference it from that Dropbox folder. So when I'm using the export, it's the same path on both machines. So I don't have to tweak anything in the OBS layout.
Boost exhausted.
Made life way easier for me.
Time to release havoc on Hot Wheels City.
And if both of my computers happen to just, turf it, I've got the backup in the cloud, so I can, I've got the installer, so the link that I gave you, I grabbed the 27 installer and threw it in there. I've got the old Stream Effects installer, so everything I need to stream from a computer setup perspective is in Dropbox. I was experimenting with the portable OBS version, but the problem is OBS does a bunch of cache stuff, and all that stuff was syncing to Dropbox, and it was getting messy and taking up a bunch of space. So I ended up just doing a local install of OBS. But I was, for a while, debating on just doing the portable version of OBS. And then just backing up that whole zip. So instead of the installer and everything else, I've got the zip with OBS. It has the config, all the files, and everything in it is ready to go.
Ooh, right in the face.
Yeah, so my Sammy bot, that's all stored there as well. Oh my goodness, I totally botched that ski jump. Ugh. Yeah, tech streaming stuff, you come to the right person. I am all about the fun techie stuff. Thanks, Andy. You're very welcome. That reminds me, I need to respond to an email that I got.
Epic ramps. Hey man, loops.
Hey, I got 3 race positions. Woohoo!
Halfway to victory lap.
Do that after the stream. Take a picture of the rig. Rattle. Okay.
Now in 5th place.
Okay, now we did our far right orbit for 4th.
Turbo boost ready.
Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Hey, those are 4th place. No! We saved it. Hey, it's our get out of jail free. Are we in an epic? Okay, we're in an epic, that's why. I nudge it to go past the sling. I try to catch up the flipper. It bounces up onto the sling anyway. Doesn't that just figure?
Ready for my next creature.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff flashing and lit up, and it is a RGB light show right now. No? No? Can we... As much as I don't want to do cobras. There it is, finally.
Track added.
Woo! 18 shots.
That new track is looking good.
Multi-ball be nice right about now. See if we can do that. Oh, extra ball.
Extra ball?
I don't know what for. I don't think it's score. Hey! Extra ball!
New news.
And our track builder. Yeah, we're not gonna well, I guess we could try for the block.
Shoot right saucer to start 3-ball multi-ball.
Or not. I don't like those. I want 2 new balls. Bring me new balls! Wait. Don't go there, chat. Okay. Do we need to... Okay, we've got those spins. Hey, we got an extra ball again. I'm all about that. Let's try and snag that. Thank you very much.
New news.
Come on. Give me the ball. Are you gonna hang on to it? Oh, because of super jackpot. Okay. Yeah, now you checked it. What's it?
Jackpot! Jackpot!
Can we lock one in that left saucer for a little bit? Keep it safe.
Super jackpot!
We need that right ramp. Really need that right ramp. Tiny bit of air defense, sort of.
Jackpot! Another jackpot!
Oop. That didn't work out well. I had that nice little drop catch. Nice little stall there, trying to hit that ramp.
Jackpot! Jackpot!
Yeah, we may be timing this boat out here. Oh boy. Yeah, definitely timing out the boat. It's alright, we don't have to finish them. Raven's the only one we absolutely have to finish. We haven't done Rip Rod yet? Yep, that's where I want you to go. That ramp. That's right, little ball. Just up that right ramp would be fantastic. Just want that 3rd place. Now we're ready to go for Loop and Crash. So now what I've done is I've got Loop and Crash here on the left. So you can see every once in a while it'll flash red, which is where the Loop Crash shot is. So what we'll do is we'll try to hit 3rd, 2nd, and then 1st. So the checkered flag here, and that's going to stack Loop Crash and Victory Lab multi-balls. Assuming we don't screw up here. We'll back in that. So now you can see we've got both stacked. We hit that mode. We have a terrible race time. Whatever. But
Victory Lap Multi-Ball.
There's our victory lap, and you'll see it'll do loop crash, and it's a 5-ball multi-ball instead of just a 3. Another one of those opportunities that you can jam up your RPM target and then turbo. Except I think we've burned our turbo for this gear already. We should only do 1 turbo boost per gear. That stuff's actually, you know, worth a damn. Or we could just screw up and almost drain out of the mode. Woohoo! Oh, alright. Fine. That was terrible totals. No, don't drain! We were almost at RPM madness.
Shark Cruiser.
Well, we did get Shark Cruiser, so there's our first real car, and because we were at 10, because we drained, we've lost 3 segments, we do have an extra ball, so we're okay. I think we actually have 2 extra balls. It's going to drain a little bit off the top, but if we do the 3 rollovers, that'll give us 3 of the wedges back. We could probably hit, or we could just get the 1 wedge. Just put a little bit of work on the RPM targets, and we can get a second hero car and the extra ball that comes with that. Again, better to shoot those from the right flipper as opposed to the left. I'm going to do it because I know how close we were. Just a grazing shot would have finished it off, which it did. Okay, so that gives us Rip Rod and should give us another extra ball.
Red Line Mania. Jackpot! Jackpot!
That's a great sound. Another one? Trying to backhand that orbit over there, or loop over there.
Jackpot!
One of the hardest ones to hit. Is trying to hit that kickback in the middle of the multi-ball because there's so much stuff flying around. Because you can let them drain, but they come back fast enough that they really tend to get in the way. Do-do-do. There's our second hero car. And there's our extra ball.
Extra ball is lit.
What we have to do is collect it, just like that. So we have a nice 2-ball safety net, so we're on ball 3, but we do have 2 in the pocket. Hopefully we don't screw those up. Start the race, get that over with.
Get ready for my next creature. You won't want to miss
You
this.
see, now we're on the 3rd battle. We have to start it from the right saucer, so the Draven Tower shot, the right saucer, is the only way we can start the next battle. So Gorilla, we've got to hit our 3 card targets up front. Or just drain out. That'll also finish the mode. Not how we like to do it, but it does work. I was really hoping we could get through the next 2 battles. Because
Shoot again.
it'd be nice to have a 2-ball backup for trying to finish out Draven. We got my favorite battle next, which is Cobras. We'll have no epics this game. That didn't help. Yeah, so normally for the first one, if you hit any of the battle letters, it will spot it. Now you actually have to hit them, or you can hit the Draven Tower. And that will also spot you a letter, which is the pop-up that's now up.
Wait until
Just
you
like
see
that.
my next creature.
Sometimes that's easier than trying to actually get the letter itself. Hitting the battle letter is not going to do anything. There's nowhere for it to rotate. Oh, we missed. Hey. They got a post pass over. There we go. There's our battle start. So for this one, you have to hit the 4 flashing purple lights. They do relight every after 30 seconds. So you have to be somewhat quick with them to avoid that headache.
Great pass. They can also fly?
Car Chaos.
10th place.
Boom! Alright.
Car Chaos.
Turbo boost ready.
Well, we got a turbo loop ready.
Look how fast you're going. Epic win.
We didn't really get a good RPM before we hit that turbo boost. It's kind of a bummer.
Here's another ball. Dude, turbo boost exhausted.
This is a mode that you could very quickly blow up your score. And talking with Joe, this is the one relatively unbalanced thing in this game, is Car Chaos. From a pure score perspective. But, I mean, you can see how deep into this game I had to get before it became a factor. Oh, come on. Oh, not that. No, not that. Oh, come on! That's assuming you can actually hit a shot, too. Ah. 1.4 billion.
Twin Mills.
Woo! We're doing the things, friends. We're doing the things.
Oh man, turbo boost ready.
Woo! What do we need? Wow, we need ramps and boots. We need a lot of ramps and boots. Nope. That'd have been nice. Come on, get up there. That ramp, yes. Either ramp. It's just fine. Ugh.
Track added.
That's not a bad idea. I'm thinking about it. You get another track builder multi-ball going. Give us a little bit safer avenue. Ooh. Do these epics. Takes more hits now to start the mode. Hurts in my chest right now.
That new track is looking
There we go. Oh shoot! I nudged the wrong way. Oh, we had an epic fail.
New news. Same player, shoot again.
Okay, we'll start that because I think we can still do all of our epics.
Track multi-ball. Shoot right saucer to start free ball multi-ball.
Fine. Fine, fine.
Jackpot!
What is it? Oh, bonus. Eh. Oh, thank goodness we got a ball save.
Another jackpot!
Darn it. That did not work out as well as I had hoped.
Woohoo! Epic ramps.
Now in ninth place.
Almost there. Working on Roger Dodger. We need one more letter and we can start the Braven mode. Hey, how it goes?
Wait until you see my next creature.
One of the mini wizard modes coming up here. Maybe. 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 Possibly. Oop. Oh, what? We got robbed. That totally should have gone in. It skipped the saucer. There it is. Oh, no! No! Because we're so close to the end!
But you
Not the
never
bees!
defeat me.
Crap. Night, Celigos. We're in the mini wizard mode. No, it's the bees! Get the bees out of here! No! These dreams! I think that's it. I think that's it. No, we had an extra ball.
New news. Same player, shoot again.
You just gotta requalify all the battle letters now. Bummer. Oh, you couldn't knock that down? Really? We can hit the A. Or not. Or we could just end the game. 2 billion! Got to 2 billion. Plus whatever we get from the bonus.
Great.
Player one. Way to go!
Way to go! Woo! Let me cool down for a second. It was intense. Sorry about the. It's all good. It's all good. It's pinball. It's fun. It's fine. Don't beat yourself up. It's not your fault we were down to our last extra ball. It's mine. Alright, and there we go. Woo! Trust bounce. What? Somebody's doing something. Somebody's something. There it goes. Please subscribing. Holy cow. I hope you didn't like. You're the best. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm certainly not the best. I'm moderately awesome at best. But thank you so much for resubscribing for 11 months, almost a full year. That's crazy. You're crazy, but thank you. I do appreciate it.
Epic feature ready.
And now you can continue to word flex wherever you like on Twitch. That was terrible. There's a redline mania. All I had to do was hit the stinking M. We would have been in. But no, I had to drain.
Red Line Mania. Jackpot!
Oh, cool, we got the mixed music.
Jackpot!
Music's starting over.
Jackpot!
Hey, somebody send me a reminder. The current time. So I want to send these logs to API.
Jackpot! Stand by while engine cools.
Red Vine Licorice. Do-do-do. 137. No, like clock time. Like it's 8:38 p.m. Pacific time. I need to, actually, both is helpful now that I think about it. Because I can send them and say, hey, if you look in 137, actually send me both. So it's what, an hour and 37 into the stream? Call it an hour and a half into the stream, 8:35 Pacific. Yeah, if you send them both to me on Discord, I'd appreciate it, because then I can, because what I need to do is I need to plug in a USB stick, and it'll automatically copy the logs out. But with the video time, I can say, here's the game that I did, so if you want to see live how I reproduced it, plus the log time so you can go look at the logs, API can go nuts at the info. So we had the music being interesting. Alright, fine. Bing. Oh, where's Scoot? Is he not streaming? I just checked a minute ago, I didn't see him. Hopefully he's not having more technical done. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. Hopefully he's not having technical difficulties. So that was a potential thing last night.
Red Line Mania. Jackpot! Jackpot!
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. It's kind of a freebie hitting that left orbit. Because if you notice, it was the ball coming into play
Jackpot!
that triggered
Jackpot!
that collection,
Jackpot!
not the actual me shooting
Jackpot!
the kickback. Not gonna happen.
By while engine cools.
Freeze on. Yeah, I know. Maybe I could check Discord or something. I mean, I'm wearing a shirt. I was actually, you know, contemplating rating him tonight. But it is a little weird that he's not on.
Rip one.
I said hopefully it's not a technical difficulties thing. Nope, no stream tonight. No problem. We've got other Twitch friends we can raid after. But for now, we still have a game to play. Try to beat. We're getting close.
Now in 11th place.
All these failed epics are killing us. It was not helping our cause. Been wondering if I'm getting closer to the point where I need to start thinking about rebuilding some flippers. Doing some practice. He's not feeling it. It's fine. I mean, that's kind of what happened to me Sunday. I was not there mentally. What a bad headspace. Just not. And unless you're a streamer, it's really hard to get. I mean, because I'm very much an introvert. Yeah, and that's part of the reason I do this.
Time to release havoc on Hot Wheels
One of several
City.
reasons. You know, one to promote pinball. You know, to talk techie stuff and have, you know, that to play around with. And of course, you know, all the friends that show up and chat on a regular or irregular basis. You know, it's a big part of it. But, you know, just trying to push myself a little bit.
They can also fly?
Alright, two more. I knew we were getting that one back. That, and then we just need our right orbit. If we can get it soon, we can get it before the other one escapes. Any lights.
Go for turbo boost.
Be nice if I get the ball back, though. There we go. Whoa. You're on the remote, Elgos. Check under your seat. I think you're on the remote.
This for Hot Wheels City. It is never boring.
Okay, we're good now.
Oh, poop.
Thanks, Lid. One of these days, when I'm actually done with all this new Sammy Android client stuff, I can actually go back and start putting more stuff into control, because I got all kinds of ideas written down. I just don't have the time to do that and get the Android client done. But I'm hoping that once I have this Android client built, yeah, it's going to bring more people to the channel, check out Pinball, you know, grow Pinball a little bit more.
Time to let loose on that T-Rex.
Oh, we got loot crash. That's alright. We'll take it.
Epic box.
That's what we want. Stack all the modes. Stack all the things. Run it. Right ramp. Stack none of the things. I didn't make it. I totally missed that shot. There it is. Oh! Yeah, I deserve that one.
I might have underestimated him.
There, we got 2 bottles knocked out. Not a bad start to ball 1. We've already got Rip Rod. I think we need to do Track Builder and, of course, the Victory Lap. That didn't help. Really? You're gonna rattle out of their place, huh? No? Okay. We're gonna be like that, huh, game? Yep, apparently we are. Also, why you don't hit cars off of outside of hitting them on the back end. Race go and get that out of the way. Now see if we can get our RPM. Get the Redline Mania again. Ooh, that was nice.
Ready to battle?
Actually, I was trying to do RPM Mania, but didn't know we've got a battle ready. Alright.
Epic feature ready.
I think if we just hit that M, there we go. Couldn't have done that on ball 1, apparently. Oh no. Oh no.
Red Line Mania.
Got the good call out. There's one that's like totally deadpan that I don't like.
Jackpot!
Like, can I hit something?
Jackpot!
And I don't have to get the super every time, but it'd be nice to at least pick up one jackpot.
Jackpot!
Since we can't, you know, do anything else while we're in this mode.
Jackpot!
Stand by while engine cools.
My floor mat. Oh, that's better. Well, that's what we're standing in the thin part of the mat. I'm like, ow. Where's my foot hurting? I'm like, oh, that's why. I'm digging in my feet, slowly pushing the mat backwards. Oh.
Oh man, turbo boost ready.
Can I just, could you not, and just over the, thank you. Ugh.
Watch out for the horns. Direct hit. Turbo boost active.
Those that don't believe you can backhand that shot. Oh, that was, we got robbed again. I was about to say, this drains go down the middle.
Turbo boost exhausted.
It is just not my day.
That was cheap. We totally got robbed.
Yeah, man, ready to be epic. Hey, here they come. Loops.
Bounce. Bounce. That drain. Oh well. Alright, let's do one more. Let's do one more. See how far we can get here. Now, RPM targets. That's what we need right now. RPM targets. Wow, we have a ball save. Ooh, we got lucky.
Epic feature ready. Epic ramps.
Yeah, I hit that train. Not making any RPM progress here. Written everything but the RPM targets. I am so looking forward to the next code update. It'll have score-bit support. Well, you know what's going to happen.
So, you think you're brave? Let's find
You
out.
can have this out on trade, temp trade,
Pit stop is ready.
and then the new code update with score-bit's going to come out. Because, you know, of course it will. Dang it! It's that drain off that top area that goes straight down the middle.
Red Line Mania. Jackpot.
Oh, did it again.
Jackpot. 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 Jackpot.
Go. See no more from the super. First time was not going to make it. I didn't either.
Stand by.
Ah.
Engine cools.
We're so close. We just had to go a little bit further, and it would have tripped for the super. That's right, we got the hero card. That's really what we were after.
Rip Rod.
Super's just icing on the cake for being stuck in the mode for a little bit. Really? Rattle our way out, huh? Ugh. No. All right. How about a backhand? You'll do a backhand.
New track.
Look out for those
And gorilla.
You don't think he's
Gonna throw those cars at us. Yeah, I think he is.
My creatures.
Apparently that's it. My skills are gone. Table's done. I think we're there. So switch back here, turn that off, make sure we're not getting background noise. All right. Well, thank you again, friends, for being here tonight. We had a good stopping point before my play gets any worse. Yeah, so for next week, I'm actually traveling for work all of next week. I leave on Sunday, I get back on Saturday. So I will not be streaming. However, I'm trying to arrange an appearance on someone else's stream in person while I'm there. So if you're not following my Twitter, please do so, because I will probably make the announcement there. If not, and I assume most of the folks here are regular viewers of said individual, you might just be pleasantly surprised if I'm just walking in on camera. Yeah. In the meantime, stay safe out there. Play some pinball, hopefully in person. Nothing else. Watch some here on Twitch. And I hope to see all of you in about a week, give or take a bit, next live stream. Good night, everybody.